So let me show you my steak tip recipe. I'm going to go ahead and start with my marinade for my meat. So I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. If you don't like steak sweet, you definitely can just stick with just the 1 tablespoon. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in 1/4 of Worcestershire sauce. And now I'm going to add in 1/4 of white wine vinegar. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my olive oil, 2 tablespoons. You can use whatever oil you have on hand. It doesn't have to be olive oil.
Yeah, babe.
Now I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of Dijon ground mustard. Now I'm going to add in my chopped garlic. I'm using 2 tablespoons here. If you don't like a lot of garlic, you can just stick with the 1. It is up to you. If you like more, add more. Now I'm going to add in my seasonings. I'm going to throw in some garlic powder, some onion powder, black pepper, and just a couple pinches of some sea salt. Then after you have that in there, you're going to go ahead and give it a good mix. Just get it all combined. And then you're going to go ahead and work on your meat. So the type of cut that I use for my steak tips, Walmart sells these like tender steak cuts, they call them. I go ahead and use that. They usually come in like medallions. They do make nice steaks for like salad and stuff like that, but I'm going to go ahead and just cut these up into cubes. Whatever cut's on sale or whatever type of steak that you prefer, you can go ahead and just use whatever you like. You don't have to, use the same cut or the same brand. It's whatever you can find and whatever you can afford. I know the price of meat is really ridiculous sometimes. So, there's times where I can't cook this because I can't afford the meat. So it's whatever you can do. Now that I have my meat all cut up and cubed, I'm going to go ahead and throw that into my marinade and let it sit for about an hour to an hour and a half. You can let it sit up to 4. Now I'm using my Dutch oven to cook the steak tips. So I'm starting off by throwing in a tablespoon of butter and about a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm going to go ahead and sear off the beef tips. I'm going to go ahead and just try to evenly spread them out on the bottom of the Dutch oven. Once you have them all in the pan, you're going to go ahead and cook them on medium-high heat. Just keep an eye on them. You don't want to let them go too far, and just cook them to your desired doneness. I'm going to throw some extra seasoning on them too, mainly just some garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder too. So I'm just going to keep an eye on them and just keep stirring them, but this is them pretty much all browned up. And when they're done, you could just turn off the heat and just cover them until you're ready to serve. But this is it, all done, nice and brown. Have a nice glaze on them. Serve them with your favorite sides. Thanks for watching.